You may be breaking the law and not even know it. In New York City, you can get a ticket for all kinds of bizarre offenses. Feeding the pigeons or even sleeping on the subway could cost you $50. Recently, some New Yorkers have been ticketed for these and other minor misdeeds. Some say Mayor Michael Bloomberg is going after his constituents to help fill the city's massive budget gap. But what are these crimes and why is the city cracking down on them?
New York is a city governed by dozens of eccentric and often archaic laws. One 19th century law, still on the books, prohibits flirting. A $25 ticket can be issued to any man who, quote, turns around to look at a woman in that way. Donkeys are not allowed to sleep in bathtubs in the borough of Brooklyn, and any overt action intended to frighten fish is punishable by fine. Stories about people who've been ticketed for these bizarre offenses have been all over the city's newspapers in the past weeks. With the city now facing a massive budget crisis, some are wondering whether the city is enforcing these laws to make some desperately needed cash. And it all started with a milk crate. Rumors of a so-called ticket blitz reached a fever pitch last month when a local newspaper ran a story about a Bronx man having been cited for illegal use of a milk crate. He was sitting on one when a police officer issued him a ticket. Other stories soon followed. A pregnant woman was slapped with a $50 fine for sitting on the steps in the subway. We asked former Mayor Ed Koch if he's ever committed the criminal milk crate sitting offense. Have you ever sat on a milk crate?
I haven't even seen a milk crate in about 25 years.
But they're all over the city. Everybody uses them.
They are?
Yeah.
Sitting on them?
Illegal milk crate usage can be spotted all over the city. People sit on them, perform on them, and even use them for trash.
I never heard of the law that said that you can't sit on a milk carton.
Sitting on a milk crate can get you a ticket.
Okay.
No good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the police, but
Yeah, I know, but I never sit over there. Yeah, that's why this is no good. Okay, no more seat.
Is that a milk crate? Are you aware that possessing a milk crate is illegal?
How about criminal pigeon feeders?
Did you know that feeding the pigeons is against the law?
Really? You're kidding, right? No, it's not. Oh.
No, you can get a ticket for that.
Oh, but we're underage, so we can't.
News of these strange summonses, coupled with the recent increases in property taxes, subway, and bus fares, have been leading New Yorkers to feel that the city may be going after their wallets. Meanwhile, Mayor Bloomberg has insisted that there's in fact no ticket blitz. Others in City Hall, such as the Democratic Council member Charles Barron, disagree.
Historically, they have quotas for tickets. This is nothing new, and I think it has increased now that they have a budget crisis. Even though he comes out with statistics saying that they're not going to make this much and that much, over the long haul, they make a little extra money. And he just needs to get it from his rich folks, from the affluent, from the corporations, for those who can afford it, and stop harassing New Yorkers on these little petty tickets.
Now you ask me, why are they doing it? Some people suggest it's a fundraising way. Those are the laws. Enforce them, and you enforce them across the city, it's millions of dollars. I doubt it.
Eli is the owner of a downtown copy center. The Israeli immigrant was shocked when an officer from the city's buildings department issued him a $2,500 ticket last March for his brand new awning.
When he came back with some paperwork and said, you know what, this sign that you have outside has too many letters, too many words. I have the word shipping and internet and copy center and internet lounge and 246 East 14th Street. I'm not allowed to have all this description. In other words, I am allowed to have only the name of the company.
Throughout Manhattan, we found awnings that were painted over or removed completely. So what would you tell the people who have received tickets for things that we've been talking about, what would you tell these people?
Well, I
to pay their
sympathize with
fines?
them, and I think what they ought to do is to go down to court, explain to the judge what happened, and I suspect that in most cases the judge will suspend the fine.
What are you going to do about the ticket?
Okay, I'm going to fight the ticket. I have a stay now at the courts.
I think we need to have a city where you can feed pigeons if you'd like without getting a fine. I think you should be able to not pay so much for parking. I think you should be able to sit on the subways, and particularly if you're a pregnant person, to have a seat on the curb and not be ticketed. So I think it's like devaluing the quality of life. It's not improving the quality of life, and it's just absurd.
So why would the police, again, why would they be interested in putting the blame on the mayor?
To stick it to the mayor and embarrass him.
Regardless of the ticket blitz or who's responsible for it, most New Yorkers are certainly going about their lives in a normal fashion, even though they know their activity might cost them.
So what do you think about this law that says that you're not supposed to?
I think it's not good because, you know, we can feed pigeons whenever we want because we have freedom.